here at the Louis Armstrong Stadium, where Ring Magazine presents Ring 3. And with me, I have no other than the big deal, Brooklyn Barwick, a 2-0 bantamweight. Last night, we were in attendance at Madison Square Garden for one of the biggest cards in boxing history, complete with all women. Talk to us about that night.
That was so amazing. Katie Taylor got the W, and the ambiance was just amazing. Whether you were Puerto Rican or Irish, like the whole stadium was roaring. Like everybody was showing up and showing out. It was beautiful, and it was sold out. So W for women's boxing.
There was a fight with Savannah Marshall and Shadeza Green, a fight that Savannah Marshall thought that she should have won. Shadeza Green also got the decision and a $250,000 fighter bonus. Talk to us about that fight and your thoughts about the decision.
Well, I do think Savannah got robbed. But Shadeza Green, I think I said that right. She did an amazing performance, and I'm very proud of her. And especially, she was like highlighting being from Paterson, New Jersey, growing up in the trenches, and saying that, hey, like, I slept on cotton sheets. She's probably still gonna sleep on cotton sheets, but like, that was her narrative the entire time. And it was great. I do really think that out of everybody, she did deserve a win. But Savannah Marshall did show up and show out. And I personally thought, just being there, that Savannah Marshall won. So, yeah. I still do have to look back at that tape, but we here.
Shantel Karan, who was a late signing to MVP as well as a late addition onto the card, made a return after some time off. What did you think about her performance?
I think her performance was amazing, and she deserved the win. I think that she kind of just highlighted, like, yo, like, I could be out of the ring on a quote-unquote layoff, but, like, I'm not out. Like, I'm still training. So she came back with a boom.
At 130 pounds, Alicia Bumgardner successfully defended her title against Miranda. Tell us about that.
So the whole crowd was actually roaring, just in war with each other. So in the moment, it was kind of hard to, like, just focus on Baumgartner's performance. But I do think that it was another close fight. It could have went either way. And Baumgartner just did her thing, another day in the office, and she's not going to stop. So it is what it is. Go, Alicia. And I hope she does get Katie, because she did end up calling out Katie Taylor after. So
in the main event, a trilogy. Katie Taylor defends her title for the third time against Amanda Serrano.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
So I am so glad I was not in your section for this, respectfully. I told my coach this morning, I was like, I'm a big Katie Taylor fan. I'm Irish myself, like I have European blood in me. And Katie is just the epitome of class. She's the epitome of just staying to yourself, being humble, and just keeping on going. And yeah, it was just amazing to see that she did that. She did a three-peat. So not once, not twice, 3 times. It's done. It's over. She beat Amanda Serrano. But unfortunately, I personally think that Amanda should have just kept pushing forward. And I personally also think that her corner was just enjoying the vibe and being at the event rather than hyper-focusing on their athlete, but I could be wrong. It's just what it looks like from a third person point of view, and just being a fan of Serrano as well, knowing her capabilities, and also being in Brooklyn, like, she's legendary. So I do think that it was an off night for Amanda, but it is what it is.
And we want to save the best for last, because no matter what happened at the Garden yesterday, your interest was on one thing and one thing only.
Yep.
There was a fight between leg replacement Shanika Sugar Neeks Johnson and IBF champion Shuretta Metcalf, who you called out. Give us your thoughts and feelings about that fight as a whole.
It's a debatable early stoppage, but if you were watching the whole entire fight, you will see that Sharetta did have the short end. People should have think that she should have, like, kept going, like, it shouldn't have been stopped, and she should have went out on her terms. But personally, I think the stoppage was necessary. Save that brain damage, learn to fight another day. But yeah, so I do think Shuretta Metcalf and I should step in the ring. We did get ranked by the NBA, the National Boxing Association, as well, and I'm like right under her. So I'll fight with her would be amazing, and get my licks in for Mio because I do think Mio was robbed. So yeah, but I think that sugar needs her thing, and being an Australian woman as well. Not a lot of people know my mom is a first generation American from Australia, so it was kind of like just exciting to see that, just knowing where my roots are from. So.
Speaking of exciting, how excited are you for tonight's card? I mean, look at this event here. It's not a bad seat in the house. Talk to us.
So I'm very excited. I'm actually waiting for my friend Price right now. I should honestly.
Price Taylor, Cops and Kids heavyweight. Look out for him.
Look out for him.
Interview with him coming soon.
I'm waiting for Price right now. I think that the boys are going to be taking over, because this event is beautiful. Madison Square Garden was beautiful. Don't get me fucking wrong, but like, I've never been in the U.S. Open Stadium. So for me coming in as like the transplant New Yorker, it's like amazing. And Turkey Al-Sheikh, I really do think you should invest in women's boxing, because if an event like this for the men is getting put on, imagine what you can do if Big Deal, Clarissa Shields, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, or anybody gets onto your cards.
And we appreciate your time. Brooklyn Barwick, good luck in your future endeavors. Give us a few punches.